Today marks exactly 1 week until Election Day, and a heads up for New York voters. Remember to turn over your ballot to answer a question before you cast it.
That's right. Make sure it's complete. It's all about land use at the Mount Van Hoevenberg Olympic Sports Complex. NBC5's Sophia Falbo looked into Proposal 1 that's on the back side of that ballot. She joins us now live from our Plattsburgh newsroom to break it down for us. Sophia, what happens if this passes next week?
If Proposal 1 passes, the Olympic Regional Development Authority will be allowed to continue using about 325 acres of forest preserve land that it sits on in North Elba. An ORDA official described it to me as a constitutional cleanup process because ORDA has already been using that land for more than 4 decades. But now it would be constitutionally legal. Attention New York voters. When you're filling out your ballot, don't forget to turn it over and vote on Proposal 1.
It would be very beneficial to ORDA.
This proposal addresses part of the 14th Amendment of the state constitution.
It's known as the Forever Wild Clause. So you're not supposed to cut any trees, remove any timber from the land, and it's probably one of the strictest conservation laws in the country.
The exact language on the ballot is amendment to allow Olympic Sports Complex in Essex County on state forest preserve land. If voters pass it, the almost 325 acres of forest preserve land will still be owned and managed by New York State.
So we want to bring this area into compliance in the same way that Whiteface, Bel Air, and Gore were brought into compliance years ago.
ORDA says they've gotten support for this proposal, including from the Adirondack Council.
They needed new facilities in order to win the games, but they didn't have those facilities in place and didn't really have permission to go ahead and build them. So rather than bring everything to a screeching halt and waste a lot of money that the taxpayers had already committed to this project, we felt it was better to seek a compromise that would enhance the forest preserve while still allowing these lands to remain the property of the public.
Proposal 1 also requires the state to acquire at least 2,500 acres of new land somewhere else in the Adirondack Park to compensate for the loss of wild acreage. Protect the Adirondacks is one organization that's been helping ORDA to develop the amendment.
And we're one of the organizations that raised the red flag to say, hey, what you guys are doing are exceeding your constitutional limitations.
And ensure the land use is respected.
It's important that we protect our wildlands in the Adirondacks and add more to them when the state is able to buy them.
ORDA's chairman says passing this proposal will have a lasting benefit on the North Country community.
I mean, we have events there, and we host, again, events at every level from high school all the way up to Olympic caliber events. In order to make sure that those are happening and comply with the forest preserve, that's what this amendment is all about, to allow us to continue doing the things that have been happening there for years, that are super popular, and they're really good for the North Country economy.
Getting the proposal on this year's ballot has been a years-long process. The amendment has already been passed by the legislature in 2 sessions and signed by New York Governor Kathy Hochul. Live in the Plattsburgh newsroom, Sophia Falbo, NBC5 News.